Welcome to the presentation. I am Anarul, a joint author with Dr. Haider Biswas. I'll talk about modeling the effects of transmission dynamics of malaria, a mathematical approach on healthcare. This is the outline of my presentation. Motivation, objectives, present situation of malaria in Bangladesh, transmission diagram, formulation of malaria transmission model, validation of the model, stability analysis, numerical results, conclusion and reference. This is the motivation. What is malaria? Actually, we all know that malaria is a life-threatening disease all over the world. It's typically transmitted through the bite of an infected Anopheles mosquito. When this mosquito bites, the parasite is released into the bloodstream. Malaria is typically found in tropical and subtropical climates where the parasites can be. The World Health Organization states that in 2019 there are an estimated 213 million cases of malaria in 91 countries and 440,000 people died. Actually, morbidity and mortality from malaria are at almost unprecedented levels, particularly in Africa, south of the Sahara, where the disease claims more than 1 million lives per year. Bangladesh has a history of endemic malaria transmission in 30 of 64 districts. So, the objective of my study are to identify the causes of the transmission of malaria between mosquito to human and human to mosquito in Bangladesh as well as all over the world, to develop a mathematical model on malaria transmission in terms of a system of nonlinear ordinary differential equations, to validate the existence of the solution of the model, to establish how to reduce the malaria transmission by using mosquito net and specific electromagnetic frequency. Here we see the causes of malaria. People get malaria by being bitten by an infective female Anopheles mosquito. Only Anopheles mosquitoes can transmit malaria and they must have been infected through a previous blood meal taken from an infected person. When a mosquito bites an infected person, a small amount of blood is taken in which contain microscopic malaria parasites. About 1 week later, when the mosquito takes its next blood meal, these parasites mix with the mosquito's saliva and are injected into the person being bitten. These are some symptoms of malaria. Symptoms of malaria include fever, flu-like illness, including shaking seals, headache, muscle aches and tiredness, nausea, vomiting and diarrhea may also occur. In my model, in my study, we added two important parameters of the electromagnetic spectrum. What is the electromagnetic spectrum? The electromagnetic spectrum is the range of frequencies of electromagnetic radiation and their respective wavelengths and photon energies. The electromagnetic spectrum covers electromagnetic waves with frequencies ranging from below 1 Hz to above 1025 Hz, corresponding to wavelengths from thousands of kilometers down to a fraction of the size of an atomic nucleus. We analyzed the possibility to interfere with malaria parasites activity using specific resonant electromagnetic frequencies. This is the present situation of malaria in Bangladesh. Here we see that in 2017 the maximum infected people in Bangladesh, and in 2016 the maximum dead people in Bangladesh. Here we see in the diagram. And this is the 13 malaria endemic district of Bangladesh. Here we see that this is the Bandurban, this is the Ragamadi and Khagos. This is the more endemic district of Bangladesh. This is the transmission diagram of my model. Here we consider 7 compartmental models where 4 is the human population and others represented a mosquito population. This is susceptible human, exposed human, infected human and recovered human, and this is susceptible vector, this is mosquito population, exposed vectors, and this is infected vectors. Here, this is the as usual rate of the compartmental model, and here we mainly consider these two models, the two important parameters here. This is psi and this is F. F is the rate of electromagnetic frequency which interfere the rate of electromagnetic frequency interfere the malaria carried the mosquito line. Actually, by using electromagnetic frequency, the life cycle of malaria mosquitoes may be decreased by using electromagnetic frequency. The size the mosquito net. And by considering this above diagram, this is a system of non-linear differential equation. This is the 7 equations to be worked. Here, this is the mosquito net term, and this is the electromagnetic frequency term. The validation of the model. First, we show the positivity of the solution. The solution of the model are positive for all time. The system of differential equation have a unique solution, so the model is epidemiologically feasible and mathematically robust. This is the disease-free equilibrium point of the model is here, and by using method of next generation matrix, we get a basic reduction number. The stability analysis of the model. The disease-free equilibrium point is asymptotically stable when the value of basic reproduction number is less than 1, and it is unstable when the value of basic reproduction number is greater than 1. And this is the endemic equilibrium point, and the endemic equilibrium point of the model is locally asymptotically stable when the value of basic reproduction number is greater than 1, and it is unstable when the value of basic reproduction number is greater than 1. This is the numerical representation of the model. This graph shows the malaria transmission model of the population for 16 days, and for the value of this alpha 4 and alpha 5, where alpha 4 and alpha 5 is the probability of transmission infection from an infectious mosquito to human, and probability of transmission of infection from infected human to mosquito. These two parameters are important for the vector 1 disease. Obviously in case of malaria model. And this is the graph of malaria transmission model, where the basic reproduction number is greater than 1. This is the unstable case, and in that case, the infected human is increased day by day. The infected human is increased day by day, as well as the infected mosquito also increase. Here, the infected human population is significantly decreased after using mosquito net. Here we see that before use of mosquito net, the infected population are increased day by day. But after using of mosquito net, obviously the infected population is decreased. And the infected mosquito population is significantly decreased after using the specific electromagnetic frequency. And we see that before using a specific electromagnetic frequency, the infected mosquito is increased day by day, but after use the specific electromagnetic frequency, this is obviously decreased. This is also the variation due to value of the rate of mosquito net, and when for the small value of psi, that is mosquito net, this is decreased, but if we use the more value of psi, that is mosquito net, if we increase the use of mosquito net, obviously the infected population will decrease. And the variation of the infected mosquito by using the specific electromagnetic frequency. So this is the discussion of the study. We see in the figure on this figure that shows the behavior of the solution of the selected parameters values when basic reproduction number is less than 1, and figure 2 shows the behavior of the solution for the selected parameters values when basic population number is greater than 1. The infected human population decrease as the use of mosquito net, and the infected human population increase as the decrease of the use of mosquito net. The infected mosquito population decrease as the use of a specific electromagnetic frequency, and by reducing the infected mosquito, malaria infection can be eliminated. This is the conclusion. Observing the infected class of human and mosquito carefully, it is realized that the disease transmission depends on both the human mosquito and mosquito to human contacted. That is shown in the transmission diagram. This is alpha 4 and alpha 5. This is the 2 important parameter. The infected mosquito population is significantly decreased due to use of a specific electromagnetic frequency. So if we can all on reducing mosquitoes through source reduction, then the entire mosquito population can be eliminated, which will lead to total elimination of the malaria disease. Also, this study gives a latest picture of malaria transmission all over the world as well as in the Bangladesh, and it may be helpful for the government to make and take decision regarding the prevention of malaria transmission, as well as maybe increase the public awareness in case of malaria. This is the reference, and thanks to all.